Hello guys, welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. Today this is I think a game of Obliteration on Battlefield 4 beta. The beta is now closed, so this is pre-recorded footage obviously. As I think that this was my second game of Obliteration, I believe it was, just after unlocking the ACWR. Now I was a fan of the ACWR in Battlefield 3, I used it quite a lot, but I don't like it as much in Battlefield 4 as I did in Battlefield 3. I don't know why. I think in Battlefield 3 I never actually used the iron sights. I always had a red dot sight or a cobra sight for it because of the Gunmaster game mode. Like, you unlock something in Gunmaster and it would like put it on your gun the instant you got it. So the instant you actually unlock the weapon, it would be equipped with the loadout that you last used it as, which in Gunmaster would be some really weird setup. In some cases, not all cases, as my accuracy absolutely does fail me, as I do not like the irons on this gun. I think a lot of guns have these sort of iron sights. I think like the default sniper rifle has these crappy iron sights. Same with the AK-5C, as I get absolutely fucked up by the attack helicopter. Now, I've got one main topic to discuss in this video, and that is my YouTube channel is now at 39 subscribers, so we're 11 away from my end of year target of 50 subscribers. We have another 2 months to try and obtain 11 subscribers. If I obtain those 11 subscribers before the end of the year, I will upload a gaming setup video. That which is, if you don't know what that is, I will do a video. I'll record a video on how I play my games and what my actual setup looks like when it comes to gaming on my PC. So I've got a few people being a bit curious on what my setup is. I've been messaged once or twice saying what my setup is, and people who I know through games, like part of my clan, TIC members of my other members of TIC, are kind of curious on what my setup looks like, and a few of my friends I've met through gaming and a few of my older friends who haven't seen my current setup are quite curious on what I use to game on and what my entire setup looks like. So if I do hit 50 subscribers before the end of the year, before the 31st of December 2013, if I hit my 11 subscriber or my 50 subscriber goal before then, I will upload my gaming setup video as soon as I possibly can. If I don't reach it, I will hold off until I hit 50 subscribers, and whenever I hit 50 subscribers, I will actually upload that within the same week that I get 50 subscribers. But I can't guarantee it be on the same day, because I might reach 50 while in the UK it's night, and I will probably be sleeping. Because some of my subscribers know I actually do go to college on Tuesdays, Thursdays and a half-day Fridays, so my videos tend to be recorded over the weekend, edited on the 2 days I've got off, and then scheduled to upload and release at, I think, 2:30 on the days I'm actually in college, apart from the Friday. It's the Tuesday, Thursday and the Saturday which are my upload days. So that is how my videos go up. So that is what I have to do. So at the moment I'm just following the guy with the bomb, I'm just defending him from any guys that come down from the top of the parking area to see if we can actually get the objective. I did decide to get in there and actually try to take a few guys out and defend the objective like a good team player. I believe we do get this objective. Yep, there you go. The objective has been destroyed. So I managed to defend that objective, and now we have one bomb down on theirs, and we have got all ours still to defend. I think I'm just looking on guys to spawn on at the moment, because I believe the bomb is about to spawn. Here you go, we're locating the new bomb. I mean, I do like the Obliteration game mode. It's actually a really fun game mode, especially on Siege of Shanghai. I can't wait to play it on release, even though I haven't pre-ordered the game yet. Whoops. I'm going to be looking forward to playing it when it comes out on Parcel Storm. I'm not sure if you've seen that map, but I think most people will have by now. I like the idea of playing it on that map, because it just seems to be quite awesome either way. Oh yeah, and my last video may have been a little bit quiet and non-energetic, and not the fact that I'm not shouting down my microphone. That was, I was recording that commentary at 8:30 at night when My parents were trying to watch a film directly below me because my room is above the lounge and they happen to be in there. So, yeah, the video I had to talk a bit quieter than usual because of the fact my room is above my lounge. So, I have to be a bit quiet when it comes to recording late at night. So, this is the suppression mechanic. You can just about see my screen being blurred, and I think I'm actually being shot by the enemy anti-aircraft tank. I think that is what is indeed shooting me. Because they are ridiculously powerful against everything, as I get, like, owned by a tank. Yeah. The tanks are kind of annoying. Not as annoying as the AA. Because the AA is so powerful against tanks, infantry, and obviously aircraft. Clues in the name here. But I just find the AA is a bit too powerful against everything, as once again I get fucked up by the main battle tank, who doesn't give a fuck that I may have almost launched an RPG into the top of him. So, yeah. All in all, I wasn't having a good game when it came to enemy armor. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing here. So, ignore me. I think I'm actually rebinding my keys. Because I had knife on my... Oh, sorry about the yawning. It is like 3:30 in the afternoon on Monday when I'm actually doing this commentary. Because, as I said, I do all my commentaries, my recording at the weekend, my editing on the days off, and then the uploading on the actual days. Now, the attack helis in this game are brilliant. Everyone was so... I thought, because everyone was panicking, oh god, the attack helis are so different, the helicopters are going to be so difficult to fly now, and yada 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 yada, bullshit, bullshit, and bullshit. The helicopters are almost identical to fly than Battlefield 3, you just have to cope with more sway in the helicopters when you go around a corner. Meaning, the way you can compensate this is, once you go around a corner, you need to pull that corner tighter, and then you shouldn't hit the building. So it shouldn't really matter. If you're a good enough pilot, if you're a good pilot in Battlefield 3, you should be good enough to pilot them in Battlefield 4. I mean, I had no problems piloting the helicopters in Battlefield 4. I mean, yes, I had crashed a few times, but the lampposts, if you hit them right, they are completely destructible. And I mean, you can fly straight through them if you go at the right angle. And it doesn't matter. You can go through them slowly and you'll knock them over. You can go fast and you'll knock them over. You can go through the trees as well and knock them over. The only thing I've crashed into recently has either been buildings or other helicopters. That's the only thing that's really hindered me from flying a lot. But apart from that, they're almost identical flying to in Battlefield 3. As you can see here, I'm having no problem keeping around these buildings in I think it's the ZW or the Z10W. I'm just trying to give my gunner a shot on the guy with a bomb. I mean, look, this technique you use in Battlefield 3 a lot is where you spin the helicopter backwards effectively using the mouse. Now, I'm always quite cautious of what I'm being shot at by, because when I get locked on, it could be the Stinger enemy AA, or it could be the bastard lock-on RPGs. So every time I get lock-on, I will go away, and if I can't break the lock, then I'll deploy my flares. Because I'm always cautious about the lock-on RPGs being so powerful. As you can see, I'm giving my gunner shots on almost everybody I can see. I mean, I'm not having too much problem flying around. I think I do crash in one of the times I was recording. I'm not too sure if I even managed to keep that clip, though. But as you can see here, I'm now being locked on again. I deployed my flares, and I'm still being locked. There we are, broke the lock. So that I'm always being very, very cautious on how I fly in this beta. Now that I know that lock-on RPGs will not be making it into the game, final release, I am quite happy. Because those were quite annoying. I think this is... There you go, enemy tank down. So you can see I'm not having too much difficulty. That was the enemy AA that I flew over them. So I don't know why he didn't like shoot at me, because those things destroy helicopters. I mean, I have to be very mindful of my ammo as well, because I use a lot of my ammo to kill the infantry, because I'm not quite used to the fact that attack helis and vehicles and tanks and all that have a limit on the ammo, then they've got a long reload time. So you have to be careful of that, and I'm not exactly used to that quite yet. So yeah, just something to get used to. I think I actually get taken down here by a lock-on RPG. There you are, lock-on RPG. Fucking hate those. Yeah, the other talking you can hear in the video is actually over VoIP. One guy left his microphone on during the VoIP in the game, so it's quite annoying to hear that occasionally. But all in all, I think Obliteration is a decent game mode. It could do with some tweaking, like the anti-aircraft guns or the anti-aircraft tanks need to be toned down in their ability to take out armor. Because I mean, AA are supposed to the main battle tanks are supposed to support the AA tanks. So the AA tanks focus on the aircraft, and the main battle tanks focus on enemy armor. So that's my opinion anyway. They need to be nerfed a bit. As with these bollards actually do get pretty annoying eventually, but you've always got to have a good team. As I said in one of my previous videos, I think the games in the matches I've had in this game are a lot closer together. I mean, as in, I've had games where our teams have gone down to 10 tickets each, and we're still capping objectives, and we're going 5, 3, 2, and then we don't know who's going to win until the screen comes back into play, and it says either we lost or we won. But I was never angry that we ever lost a game. I always found the fact that we were always close. I mean, the game we had that was furthest apart was 20 tickets difference, so the games were never too far away from each other, and it was just brilliant. I've had so many games in Battlefield 3 where it's not been like it's been a steamroll, but you can't really camp the enemy base because they have those automated anti-aircraft guns that are actually in the base. So you fly over there, you'll start taking damage from the automated AA, which is actually part of the solution dice implemented to stop people from being able to spawn camp the enemy base. So I think that's a really good idea, but I was getting really annoyed at it at first. I was like, what the hell's this? Why am I being shot by you? Then I realised, oh, it's actually automated AA. So you can't actually camp the enemy helicopters, which I think is a brilliant idea to stop base raping in conquest modes and maybe and the obliteration modes as well. But I just think it's just great to have that type of system in play. I keep yawning. I'm sorry. I'm muting my mic from now onwards. Otherwise, I might probably make some of my viewers yawn. So, which I do apologise for if you are like yawning your face off. One thing I actually never did, I never managed to trap a tank in the collapsing road, and I never got stuck in the collapsing road, surprisingly. Then again, I never did get in the tanks very often because they were always taken. Excuse me. But I've had times when I've actually managed to plant the bomb myself. This is one of the most annoying objectives because people tend to camp in the very left-hand side of the map, a corner of this. So basically where I'm going now, there's normally a guy camping around that corner, which I tend to try and clear out as much as I possibly can. But as you can see, this obliteration mode, we are like halfway through the game. I think this game ended up being like 17 minutes long, and we're currently at 13 minutes in, and we're still it's pretty close. The fact that not a lot has been destroyed, I think the skyscraper's still up. I've had whole matches of Conquest large, which have been where the skyscraper hasn't been taken down. I've had more matches where the skyscraper's been standing than it has been taken down. I suppose in the first week of the beta, everyone's like, take it down, and as the beta rolled through its second week, everyone was like, nah, let's just play the game. I think I've taken it down once. That was the only time I actually ever took it down. That's only because the enemy team had it for the entire I was in a match that took about half an hour. Halfway through the game, the enemy kept it, and we just couldn't take it back. And there was half their team was just sat up there sniping us and taking out our armor and our helicopters. So I decided, you know what, screw this. Got a friend with his RPG. I went as recon. We just took out the skyscraper. Put one bit of C4 on the final pillar. Took it down. C was no longer a threat to us. So as soon as we cleared them off of the buildings around the skyscraper, they couldn't get back up to there. And it ended up that we managed to actually eventually win the match because the skyscraper was denied by the enemy team. So we capped the point when it was low, and every time the enemy team tried to cap it back, we would have our attack boat sort of clear them out of the point. So for taking out that skyscraper in that one game was actually something I decided to do tactically to help my team out. I mean, it was just really annoying the fact that we couldn't do anything to stop the enemy from capping the point. So in that RPG, I almost got the helicopter. Almost got the heli. So get an assist here. I think that's actually one guy trying to jump down, because I think we currently have the bomb, and I believe I'm going to go help him arm the objective. as my accuracy once again in this game isn't exactly the best, as we see like a jumping mirap thing. I don't know what it's called. Some sort of armoured vehicle. So I jump down here and try to defend the bomb. I think it ends up in the draw. I actually don't know this match, because we've only got, it's 15 minutes in, we've got like 3 minutes left of the game. Objective destroyed. I almost die because of the explosion is flipping huge. But I find it funny when people just like stand next to it like, yeah, we can defend it, blow them up. And I'm like, what the fuck in chat? It's just quite funny. So now we have all our objectives down to one enemy objective. So we have one bomb. We have one place. We have one bomb to plant, and they have all three to try and plant. But I can say, I really thoroughly enjoyed the Battlefield 4 beta. I'm still enjoying Battlefield 3, and man, those stage reloads are so useful, so useful. I don't actually know what the time is left on the match, because Vegas has a very small window. I think it's 1 minute 30 something seconds left. 1 minute 20 seconds, 1 minute 22 seconds. I think it's something like that. I can't quite tell, because as I said, Vegas has a very small render window, or preview window, so it's not too easy for me to actually tell what the time is left on the match. But I think Obliteration is good, Conquest Large is good, Conquest, meh, didn't play, there's only one Conquest server for Battlefield 4 beta in the UK at least, for PC. What was the last one? Domination. Conquest Domination. Not a massive fan of that, too much rooftop camping, I think. So that's my personal opinion on those game modes. Overall, I did thoroughly enjoy the beta. There's a few things I want them to change. Lock-on RPGs not coming in, and I want them to nerf the AA. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy on how the beta plays. I know this was an old build, so we don't know how it's going to actually play, but we have an idea of what the game's going to be like now it's going to be released. Anyway, my final opinions on the beta of Battlefield 4. The only gripes I have is AA needs to be nerfed, lock-on RPGs need to be gone, and I would like to see a little bit more destructibility, but I'm not sure how feasible that is on a map that's already been designed and like made. So I will have to. We have to see in the full release of Battlefield 4 what that's going to be like. But all in all, I really enjoyed the beta, and I am really excited for the release of the game. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my Battlefield 4 beta coverage. I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to see my gaming setup video if I hit 50 subscribers before the end of the year. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.